Hey everybody, Playtendoguy here, and I'm back with another video. It's Monday. Well, it is Monday when I'm filming this, but it'll probably be uploaded on Tuesday. So you know what that means, it's time for another weekly pickups. Wow, not so weekly pickups video, where I'll go through everything that I've had picked up and delivered over the past 2 or 3 weeks. So there's quite a bit to get through, so without further ado, let's get into it. Yes, for the past couple of weeks I've been picking up a few titles, a few games and a few films, and I even picked up a figure. Yeah, so that's quite a surprise. You're probably wondering why there's a new sort of view angle here. My camera tripod has decided to break, so it's not extending, so I can't really have it further up, so I'm having to look down here. So hopefully I can find a new camera tripod. If you guys have got some recommendations, pop them in the comment section down below. I'd be really grateful with that. I've only had this one for just over a year, so it's a bit of a pain, but I can still do videos, so that's the main thing. So right, let's dive straight into the video games. There are 2 to get through. So first up is a biggie, a very big one in fact. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. And it's a PS5 game, and you may have seen my unboxing of it, and that is the new Hogwarts Legacy game. Been playing this pretty much non-stop, and wow, what a brilliant game it is. It really, really captures the Harry Potter Wizarding World perfectly. It takes inspiration from the films more so than the books, and it looks like the films come to life. Exploring Hogwarts is a complete and utter joy, and just exploring the open world in general, is getting your broom to fly around, is just an incredible experience. Yeah, the game looks great. The story isn't the greatest so far, but I'm enjoying what I'm playing, and this is going to be a start of what I can tell is going to be a huge franchise for Warner Brothers. So yeah, that's Hogwarts Legacy. I managed to pick that up from Amazon. I had a £15 voucher because they did like a voucher if you downloaded the Amazon Picture app. So I downloaded that and made use of the app, the voucher. And the other game I picked up, which I also did a quick YouTube short over, is the new Final Fantasy spin-off, and that's Thit Rhythm Final Bar Line. For those who don't know, Thit Rhythm is a musical game where it's basically like a Guitar Hero version of the Final Fantasy music, and it's a lot of fun. You press like little prompts in time with the music, and there's like over 385 tracks on here, so there's plenty of tracks to get through, and it represents so many games of the Final Fantasy series. It's a shame that it didn't release later on in the year after Final Fantasy 16 has been released, but I imagine that we'll probably get those songs come up as DLC. But yeah, been playing through this one as well, and this is a complete and utter joy. Played the previous ones on the 3DS, and they're really good too. And before I get on to the movies, as this figure is sort of video game and TV show related, I watched AJ's latest Blu-ray hunt that he did at the weekend. I noticed that his local B&M had a few of these figures in stock. So a massive shout out to AJ. Thanks for doing that video and giving me the heads up on that. I'll leave the link in the description down below to go and subscribe to his channel. He's got a great channel, loads and loads of content, so definitely check him out. So yeah, I see that they had these in Witcher figures. So yeah, this one's from the Witcher Wild Hunt video game. You can get some based on the Netflix show, but I'm not really that familiar with the show. I'm more so familiar with the books and the game. So yeah, this is Geralt of Rivia. This is like the main character of the game. And you do get his 2 swords, and you do get a stand. Really, really nice. I checked on Amazon, these are like 25 quid. These are McFarlane toys, which I'm not very familiar with, but apparently they do make the DC figures. This was $12.99, which wasn't too bad, I thought. There's a few other figures they do in the series, but they didn't have them in my local B&M, but hopefully I will be able to pick them up. Probably won't take them out of the box, probably leave them in the box as some sort of display piece, but very happy to have that in the collection, as The Witcher 3 is one of my favourite video games of all time. and Geralt is such a fantastic character. So yeah, let's get on with the pickups. First up is an item that I have showed off and talked about and did a review on the channel, and that is the Professionals The Complete box set that I've got on Blu-ray. So kindly sent to me by the guys at Network. Nearly finished the complete series of it, and wow, what an incredible time it is. Such a lot of fun. But I've left a whole review and an unboxing for it, so if you want to check them out, there are a few videos back. So yeah, that's the Professionals. So yeah, I picked up some more Jackie Chan stuff as I'm really getting into all these martial arts films. I picked up probably one of his, or two of his most iconic films, and that's the Police Story film. So you got Police Story 1 and 2 here. I watched the first Police Story a few weeks ago, had an utter blast with it. Amazing how Jackie Chan and his stunt team didn't get seriously injured. I've read somewhere that they did get hospitalised. It's no surprise that the zany, over-the-top stuff they pull off in this. The Police Story first one is a lot of fun. Story itself isn't really much to write home about, but it's just a pure spectacle of action in it. And the humour, I know these films seem to have quite a lot of dose of humour in it. And I know some people aren't overly keen on this. I actually really quite found this quite funny, especially with the whole situation with his girlfriend. Well, it was a lot of fun. But this one is a 2-disc set. They did do a limited edition one that was released when this first came out, which had 2 separate boxes and a booklet. Unfortunately, long out of print and very, very expensive. This was from Amazon and this was only like 15 quid. So you get the first film and the second film. So yeah, very happy to get that. Eureka is a very impressive label. I have been picking up a few of their martial arts releases recently and been very impressed with what I've seen. So that is Jackie Chan's Police Story Club. You can't have Police Story 1 and 2 without Police Story 3, Super Cop. Haven't seen this one yet, but I've heard very good things about it. Some people even say it's a favourite of the franchise. This one sees Michelle Yeoh from Everything Everywhere All at Once, Royal Warriors, joining in on the action. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. Young Michelle Yeoh made some brilliant stuff back in the late 80s, early 90s, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. So yeah, you do get alternative artwork here. You do get a booklet and some art cards as well. So this is a very impressive little set. I'm very happy to have this. I was thinking about getting the Police Story Collection trilogy on 4K, but it's like 60 quid. And those two there just cost me just under 30 quid, so it was better just to get them. And actually, I really do like the artwork on this edition, so I'm very happy with them. I do have another Jackie Chan one that I picked up from 88 Films. I've been wanting to get the 4K version of this one, but it's like 35 quid, and it's a little bit too expensive in my opinion. But I checked on 88 Films, and they had the Steelbook Blu-ray release of it for £12. And postage, it only costs about 14 quid. So that is Dragons Forever. This one has Yun Bio in it. He's been in a few of the films that I've watched recently, and I really do think he's very underrated. Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, who I think Sammo Hung was in Mr. Nice Guy. He was actually directed it as well. And the steelbook in this, I'm not a steelbook guy, is gorgeous. Look at that artwork there. Looks absolutely incredible. And you have some more there. And inside I think it's like a 2-disc set, which it is, and you do get some inner artwork as well. So yeah, and you also do get a little poster. Thought you get a booklet in it, but you don't, you just get a poster, which is fair enough. For £12.99, I was very, very impressed with this one. One thing I like about this steelbook release is you actually do get a slipcover to pop it in, which really does add to the protection. So yeah, for £12 I picked up Dragons Forever. Well, I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Next up is another steelbook. This one released a few weeks ago and pretty much sold out before it even came out, and it was a real bugger to get. I was waiting to go into my local H&V to try and find it, but they never had any. H&V never had any in stock, and Amazon was sold out, so I found a copy on eBay. And that is Young Sherlock Holmes on Blu-ray. It has actually come out today on standard Blu-ray case, but I kind of wanted to get the steelbook because I really do like the artwork. So yeah, this arrived, this cost me £18 from eBay, brand new, which wasn't too bad. The only kicker is the seller sent it in a plastic bag. Yes, a steelbook in a plastic bag, but thankfully it was in good condition. But I had to unsee that and check it out, and everything was alright. I've had to put them in like this Xbox sleeve thing because I haven't got any steelbook protectors. So if you guys do collect steelbooks, could you put in the comment section down below where do you get your steelbook protectors from, because I could do with getting some. So yeah, this steelbook has really nice artwork there. You've got like an older Sherlock Holmes there. Kind of reminded me of the Jeremy Brett one and the younger one there. I really do like this art style, and this back completely won me over. I haven't seen this film in absolute years. Remember, it was on Channel 4 quite a lot, or Film 4 in the afternoons. But looking forward to rewatching it. It's the first time it's been on Blu-ray, so that's quite cool. Looking forward to revisiting it. I think it was written by Chris Columbus, who went on to do Harry Potter. And yeah, it does kind of give off like the Chamber Secret vibes from it. But unfortunately, this Blu-ray just comes with the film. No special features whatsoever. And it is a shame they didn't actually do a 4K version of it, because with like the black label there, you kind of thought it was a 4K if you didn't actually look at it at first. But still very happy to have this in the collection. Long overdue a Blu-ray release, so yeah, that's young Sherlock Holmes. Here's some 4Ks. So yes, I went to Norwich H&V the other day and had a look to see what they got, and I found a few titles that I want to get. So I did want to get this one a few weeks ago. This one came out a few weeks ago, but unfortunately mine never had it in. And that's Tommy Lee Jones and Ashley Judge in Double Jeopardy. I watched this one the other night and I had an absolute blast with it. This is Ashley Judge being framed for a crime she didn't commit, murdering her husband, but turns out not all what it seemed to be. It's a really good little thriller, though you can kind of see where the plot goes. I still had a very good time with it. Tommy Lee Jones is very good in this. It kind of reminds me very similar to the character he played in the Harrison Ford film The Fugitive, and I got some very The Fugitive vibes from it. I must admit, it's an odd film for it to be released on 4K, but I still enjoyed it. We never actually had a Blu-ray release over here, but you do get the Blu-ray in this one. I did watch it, and the 4K transfer is actually really, really nice. It looks very natural, shall I say. The colours look sharp but natural, not overly bright. Detail in like clothing and like hair is very good as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with the 4K picture on it. The Blu-ray, you do get loads of special features on it, but none on the 4K. And the slipcover is really rather nice. So yeah, you do get your two discs, black for the 4K, blue for the Blu-ray. So that's Double Jeopardy. Very impressed with that one. This one was 20 quid from H&V, so it's like one of the newer releases. But I wasn't too fussed about paying that, because you do get the Blu-ray in it, and the Blu-ray's never actually been released separately in the UK. So yeah, not too bad for 20 quid. Next up, the Marvel sells on, or Disney sells on, and a lot of the 4Ks are 2 for 24. Got the majority of Marvel films on Blu-ray with a few on 4K, so I'm not in a hurry to upgrade them all because I'm happy enough with my Blu-ray copies. But there was one Marvel film that I don't have on any sort of physical media. We all know which one it is. It's my favourite Marvel film of all time that I said I was never going to buy, and I bought it on 4K. Thor: Love and Thunder. Yes, this absolute disaster. I watched this when it came out on Disney Plus. It must have been about October time, and I heard a lot of bad press about it, but I thought, give it a go with low expectations, and my word, I came close to turning it off 2 or 3 times. This was just dreadful with its humour. It went over the top with it, and it just did not work. Russell Crowe was awful in it. They made Thor a joke, and there were screaming goats in it for some reason. It just didn't make no sense. Taika Waititi went way too in the comic style of things, and it just didn't work. For me, the main draw here was Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcherer, and Natalie Portman as Mighty Thor. I thought she was fantastic in it, and I wanted more of these two characters, as they both had really interesting storylines. But unfortunately, they never really got fulfilled in this version. Apparently, Taika said that there was a 4-hour cut, or longer, darker version. This is what it needed to be, because for every time it's just about gets dark, oh, we're making a superhero film, let's have a laugh. It just doesn't work. But I'm going to give it another go. I wanted it because I collect all the Marvel films. Still need to get Black Panther, but I'm probably going to wait until sale for that one. But I'm going to give this another go. I've heard the 4K transfer is pretty good, and I'll have a look at some of the special features. So yeah, so that's in 2 for 24. That's Thor: Love and Thunder. Wish me luck. And also wish me luck for this next one that I partnered up in the 2 for 24. This one is another superhero film, and this has been much mangled by the critics and fans alike, but I've been really morbidly intrigued by it. Yeah, starring Jared Leto, it's Morbius. Yes, the film that was delayed so many times, promised so much and delivered bugger all, but I've just been so intrigued to watch it. A lot of people really hate it, saying it's so boring and it feels like a mid-2000s superhero film. But for me, that kind of sounds like a selling point to me, because I really did enjoy those early 2000s superhero films, and I've got quite a soft spot for it. So I thought I'll finally give it a go. And I must admit, I really do like this comic book art style. You've also got Matt Smith in this, and I know he does some very, very interesting dad dancing in this one. But the 4K transfer is pretty good, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. I'm looking forward to seeing if it's as bad as what people make out. So yeah, that's Morbius. Again, wish me luck. That's all the pickups and deliveries I've had over the past few weeks. I've got a couple of more bits coming in the post from Amazon, so that'll be good to show them off on the channel. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below of my recent pickups. Are you shocked that I finally picked up Thor: Love and Thunder on 4K of all? Or tell me what are some of your recommendations in the comment section down below. It would be great to hear from you, and I'll get back to you, I promise. So thank you ever so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.